straight through? Oh, thank you, perfect, thank you. Hi, it's lovely to see you. I really hope you're well, that you've had a lovely week. Well, ahead of us are Watford locks. We've got a long cruise today and lots of exciting things to see. So hopefully you've got a nice hot drink with you and you can sit back, relax and watch us do all the hard work. So really lucky today because we have two fantastic lock keepers helping us through, and both of them had some really interesting stories to tell as well, which I'll share with you.
Very full, right? And you open the white one and put a lot full of water in it to open. So the red just lets water out before you let it in. So you always do, it doesn't matter if it's going up or down, it's always red first. Yes.
This lock keeper has explained it so clearly, so now I understand that if I did the white first, which you shouldn't, I could be letting already full ponds overflow and spill onto the A5 road behind. So I'm definitely going to stick to red first. Then, as Alice Grace disappears down into the lock chamber, the volunteer also tells me about the fish that have to be removed every time the ponds have to be emptied, and how one time they discovered something really exciting in one of the ponds. 50 years after it had left the Sargasso Sea, and after 4,000 miles, Watford Locks became home to a giant eel. And that eel was just 3 pounds off the biggest eel ever caught in the UK, right here in Watford Ponds. Before becoming a CRT volunteer, this lady dedicated her life to being a midwife and delivered over 1,000 babies in her time. She also worked through the early parts of COVID, and here she is today giving up her own time to help us through the lock. Incredible. Did you get it?
Not from that track.
Wow. Would you like an ice mince pie? They're gluten-free. No, they're all yours to share. And that was Watford Locks done. We thoroughly enjoyed ourselves, and a massive thank you to the two wonderful volunteers and all the volunteers on the system. That was really lovely going through those locks. What lovely lock keepers. I think all those apples are just bog standard. So this was it. It was the final stretch of the Leicester Ring that we were about to finish. So we were going to make sure we enjoyed every single minute of it. So now we are going to go down the Braunston flight of locks and then to Shopra. Hello? 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 I know! Are you doggone goosling? It's the Braunston Tunnel. Immediately on entering the tunnel we can see there is a boat approaching, and it's always a tricky thing to have to do to pass a boat in the tunnel in the dark. Ventilation shaft. Boat's going in slowly. Thank you very much. That was perfect.
I love it when you don't bounce off each other.
Yeah, I know. No time to enjoy getting over the relief of passing that one successfully, because we've got another one coming up right behind it. Thank you very much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Oh no, I can see a light. I can see another light. There's another boat coming in. Right, it's just coming into the tunnel. This boat's here in the middle. So top behind is the Thank you very much.
We'd have to be here on the narrowest bit.
I know, but you did that.
Changes.
Yeah. She saw a bat. That was definitely 100% a bat. Now I was pointing the camera forwards, but of course I saw the bat on the ceiling. So I went back at the footage and I think I have found what was the bat, but don't get too excited. Okay, look now, look, I know it looks like a blob, but I promise you it was a bat. So in the tunnel, do you know what, I'm kicking myself. I didn't see it until after it had gone past. It was a bat, there was one solitary bat hanging like that. Now whilst I go on and on rambling about the bat that I've just seen, I will let you know that I think it must have been a soprano pipistrelle bat, because they have a community of them living in Braunston Church, and a lot of work has gone into protecting the bat species at the same time as protecting the church from bat damage. In Braunston. But because it gets so dark early now, we had to continue our journey in the morning. And as it looks so beautiful in Flecknoe, we stopped earlier than we expected. trying to get to Shuckburgh Deer Park without the weather beating me. It was 1-0 to the rain yesterday. Oh, Alice, I hope your fire is still burning. I think it's not going to rain. It doesn't look good, but it's not going to rain. So it's a 1 hour, 1 minute journey. Let's get there. Let's take you to the deer park. There is the deer park. On top of that hill over there is where I've got to get to. This deer park is owned by the Shuckburgh family, and they have an estate in the middle of it, which they have been living in for over 1,000 years, the same family. Now, this is the magnificent Shuckburgh estate, which is private, but the church, its own church, can be rented out for weddings, and marquees can be put up on the land. That is beautiful. How are you not exhausted? How are you not exhausted? Beneath the lock's deep dark chamber, there lies an incredible ill. Hungry it waits for the opening of gates to munch on some narrowboat steel. There at the Leicester line's end is a turn that requires some muscle, and wagging its tail with a bark and a wail is Norton Junction's Jack Russell. Through the old Braunston tunnel there's a great deal of oncoming boats. Look at the roof, I'm in need of some proof of a bat singing very high notes. Then finally moored up in Flecknoe, a great place to walk with your dog. If you're passing, please do, for a jelly needs you. He is purple and lives on a log. His fungal work's such a hard slog.